Okay, we're back. I'm back. I'm not sure what happened there, why the camera all of a sudden wasn't connecting and I wasn't able to get going again, but it is what it is. And um, so we'll just, uh, have to deal with it. Hopefully, some people come back in. We are back live. So, um, not sure quite how to set things up here, evidently. Wait, all right, we got a few people in here. If you guys can comment in the chat, let me know you're here. I'm having, if anybody would like to come up, I would really appreciate it. Hey, Carl, thank you. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. Not sure why the camera all of a sudden got disconnected there. It's my first time. It's my first time using StreamYard, so this is all kind of new to me. I'll uh, I'll keep putting the link in the chat. Love to have somebody come up and join me. We had Freedom to Film getting arrested today. I'm not sure where this was. Uh, we just played the video of the arrest. Uh, yeah, he doesn't indicate which sheriff's department this is. Um, we'll or if we can figure it out by looking at the video again. So um, and that was just absolutely bizarre. That Freedom to Film. He is like one of the most chill dudes. You don't hear him cussing out the police. You don't see him showing disrespect. I mean, he'll call them out on things, but he's not one of these guys that just absolutely goes nuts on them and intentionally pisses them off. Um, yeah, and actually he does everything he can to not piss them off, and that just didn't work out for him very well today. That is crazy. I think every one of us are in danger of being arrested at any time, whether lawfully or not lawfully. And they say you might beat the charge, but you won't beat the ride. This guy's got a thin blue line gang mask on. The sheriff's deputy that arrested him, and I was not able to see what county it was. Hold on, just let me back up. I'm looking at the video here, and I just can't see what county it is. Um, Not a good enough quality in the video to tell. But man, this is absolutely crazy. I was I was watching Rogue Nation do a live stream last night, and he basically said if you're a First Amendment auditor, cop watcher, if you've not been arrested, you probably will be at some point. St. Joseph County, that makes sense because that's the county that he lives in. The audits in mostly. So thank you, Michael Smith, for that. But you know, I do everything I can to keep from getting arrested, but I know that it's only a matter of time. There's a couple of things I know that at some point I'm going to get arrested for Indiana's emergency incident area, but that's one that at the right time I'll take the arrest and we'll under the right circumstances, and we'll take that and appeal it. As I know that initially I'll get found guilty, and then we'll appeal it based on constitutional grounds, and we'll get that thing thrown out because it's they enforce it arbitrarily. If you're, basically, if you don't have a camera, you can be there, but if you do have a camera, you can't, and that doesn't work for me. That's not a lawful way of enforcing that. It's and have an arbitrary number of 150 feet. that has nothing to do with officer safety or anything like that. That no, that doesn't work. So, if somebody wants to look up, or I can look it up, St. Joseph County Sheriff's Office. As citizens of the United States, we have the right to redress our grievances with the government. And so I'm going to St. Joseph County Sheriff's County. So there's a St. Joseph County Police. That's kind of weird, not sheriff. Oh, here we go. St. Joseph County, Indiana. Okay, I'm going to put a. Let's see. I'm going to put this link in the description. If y'all want to go to their website and check it out. Tell them that you saw on YouTube as he was live streaming, and I'll give you the link for that. This young man getting arrested because he didn't leave fast enough, even though it wasn't even a lawful order to leave. So the sheriff's deputy is out of control. He looks a little bit like the Kermit the Frog security guy that put hands on me not long ago, and just crazy stuff. Yeah, I just posted that link to the video, so yeah, check that out. Would anybody like to come up and talk? I've said I've never done this before. I'd like to give it a shot, see how it goes. We can talk about the unlawful arrest, or we can talk about anything else if you want. Not nearly anything else. There's a few topics I probably don't want to get into. It'd be nice to meet some of you guys that I've seen in chat a lot. I chats a lot, but I've never had a chance to really talk with you. So if you want to come up, I mean, everybody's name in chat I recognize, have interacted with, and would love to have you come up. I don't want to start everything but sex line. I don't know who that is. But Tony Sweet, I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one either. But so yeah, there's a few names I don't recognize, but most of you I recognize. But yeah, I'd love to have you come up. We can talk. Save the Humans. I'd love to talk to you about your aerobatic flights with your airplanes that you've got. There's some pretty cool stuff. I was just watching some of your new videos the other day. Hey, Peanut, just watched you on online. That this morning or is that last night? I can't remember. On the channel there. Yeah, I think I was on there. I got up there with you. Hey, good citizen. Yep. These cops need to come to an understanding that this doesn't work, and it needs to become a situation where it costs them money. There's some pain involved for them for acting this way. This cannot continue to go that way, and that it needs to end. It's just straight tyranny. We've had James Freeman arrested recently, him to film. We've had Good Night Omaha gets arrested like every other week. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So a lot of arrests recently as a story unfolding. Possibly there may be, what are they trying to hide? What don't they want us to see? Yep, smash that like button. Go over to Freedom to Film to his and comment on his video. Contact the St. Joseph County Sheriff's Office, and you know, we need to stay on these people. I'll post the sheriff's office a link. Yeah, that was just Rogue was arrested. Oh no, I don't know that Rogue was arrested today, but we were just talking about Rogue was just talking about these arrests. Was he arrested today? No, Freedom to Film was arrested today. If Rogue was arrested, that's news I didn't know. He's been arrested recently. You know, I don't know that Rogue was arrested. I haven't heard anything about that, and I think I probably would have. He usually does a good job of staying out of the clinic. Occasionally, he'll run into a tyrant that just they don't care. They're gonna arrest anyway. Yeah, he was just last night was talking about the fact that if you're doing this, you're probably going to get arrested at some point. So no, it wasn't Rogue Nation that got arrested. It's Freedom to Film that got arrested. Freedom to Film, good guy, calm as can be, and you know. So let me put the link back in here for the panel. If anybody wants to come up, we'd love to have you come up and chat with us. Yeah, Carl, I was on there too watching it. Yeah, that was it was good. Rogue has always got some words of wisdom. I don't agree with every single thing he says, but he's got a lot of good information out there. Yeah. Oh, somebody's trying to call me. Let me see who this is real quick. Hello. Whoever it is, as soon as I said hello, they backed off. So, got an idea who it might be. Somebody that might be trying to convince me he's not trying to scam me. Yeah. Hola, ensure your freedom. How are you doing? This was in St. Joseph County, probably South Bend, Indiana, St. Joseph County, Indiana. And you can here, I'm going to put the link for the sheriff's office in the chat again. And feel free to go there and get the phone number and redress your grievances. Let them know that you're not very happy about the arrest that you saw live streamed on YouTube. That the deputy that did that needs to be gone. Yeah, it just isn't. You're right. You know, I've kind of gone the other way. A lot of people try to stay as incognito as possible, but given that they know who I am because I used to be a cop here in town, and some of the guys that I served with are still on the department. There's no sense in trying to hide it. So my wife actually, for our anniversary, got me decals to put on our van that says Indy News on the Streets on both sides and on the back of the van. That actually has helped me a couple times at incident scenes where just some rookie cop wanted to move everybody back, and I give them a business card and they see the van and, oh, okay, you're press, you can be here. And there's also a place at the city county building for press parking that I can take advantage of. So it's very well marked. So hey, San Joaquin in the house, man. Yeah, so Freedom to Film got arrested today up in St. Joseph County in Indiana, South Bend area, and we're trying to bring awareness to that. I'm going to continue to post the link to the sheriff's office. He was in a parking lot, video in the parking lot. There was no restriction, nothing showing that they can't be there, and um, they sheriff's deputy came out and wanted him to leave. As he was backing up, when he was questioning the lawfulness of it, but he was backing up to leave, the sheriff's deputy decided to go hands on and arrest him. He says, "Look, I'm backing up. I'm backing up." He says, "No, you're not going fast enough." That was his exact words. Tackled him to the ground. Hey, Hoosier. So Rogue is MIA. So he may have been arrested in. Oh wow. Hoosier, do you have his wife's number? By any chance, maybe you can reach out to her. Um, Man, very very prophetic. Last night he was just saying, if you're doing this kind of stuff, you're gonna get arrested, and here it is. I know we know for sure Freedom of Film got arrested uh, live streaming, and there's at least a strong possibility Rogue Nation has been, and he's not not been able to reach out, so it's kind of hard to know for sure what's going on there. Um, yeah, Carl, they're generating revenue for Christmas, aren't they? Fantastic. So Hoosier, if you can update us, let us know if you find out anything. That would be really appreciated. We all want to make sure that um, you know we can reach out to wherever it is that when somebody gets arrested, we want to reach out and let them know that we don't agree with their tactics. There's sheriff's offices are run by elected officials. The sheriff is an elected official, and it does not. They will respond to political pressure. Chiefs of police are usually appointed either by a mayor or by somebody else that's elected, and they don't like to feel that heat either. So you know we can extend and put some pressure on them. That does make a difference. You don't have to have headphones to join McGee. Um, StreamYard has a feature that will kind of balance out the echo, So yeah, feel free to come on up. Fantastic. So James Madison and Wrights Crispy will be giving updates pretty soon, really quickly on Rogue. Good, man. It's happening all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. So if anybody wants to come up, here's the link again. Feel free to come on up and join. Rice Crispy is live now, giving an update on Rogue Nation. So, guys, I'm going to end this. I will be live streaming later tonight. I don't know whether or not the notifications will go out since I did 2 times now trying to get this out. But be watching for me live tonight. I'm going to go ahead and drop off this, and actually, what we could do. Yeah, let me go to Rice Crispy. Let's see if I can um, maybe get his and just mirror it here. I don't think you'll mind. Um, I don't like to do that a lot, but yeah. Okay. So let's see, share screen. I'm still kind of fumbling my way through this. Chrome tab. All right.
Sorry, I'm going to try to read this. Yeah, Freedom to Film was
Okay,
just
I'm not
arrested.
hearing that. Are you
I
guys?
saw that, and
You
at the
guys hearing
same
that?
time, Mrs. Rogue Nation sent me a text telling me that she hadn't heard
Okay,
from
let me
me.
try this again. Okay, make sure I've got everything set up right. The audio. Okay. All right, so let me try this again. Share screen, audio, home tab, share.
And trespassing in the DMV.
I'm not sure why we're not here. Are you guys able to hear?
Not
Give
live,
me a 1 if you're able
and
to
he
hear,
was
2 if
alone,
you're not.
and he's in Georgia, and I think it's the Paulding County Jail. And his bond
Comment
is
1
going to
if
be
you're
about
able to hear, 2 if you're not.
$1,300. It's I guess it's $400 for something and $900 for like a refundable retainer or something. I'm not sure. His wife got a hold of the bondsman, and that's what they're telling her. So it's about $1,300 to bail Rogue Nation out of jail. And this is on top of just having to get an attorney. He just got us both an attorney in Georgia. He's got an attorney in Alabama, and the guy's got yeah, I know, perfect sense. $1,300 is not a drop in the bucket. So he's on top of all the other stuff that he's taking care of also. And I'll tell you, it's not cheap to do this. And I never asked for money for myself. I've been prepared to take care of this. And hey, what's up, Save the Humans? Thank you. I'll work out. But it does take its toll. Like my kids aren't eating Pop-Tarts for breakfast all month or anything. But at the same time, I had a water heater bust here, and it was just a hose. So luckily I was able to take care of it, and I didn't have to get a plumber for that, which would have been a little ding. We have savings and stuff, but I don't want to tap into that. We have our expenses to do this. So aside from me, this guy has like 10 times more of a workload than I do. And he's been arrested more than I have. And I can only imagine his legal fees. So now he's got a $1,300 bond to get out of jail in Georgia. He's at the Paulding County Jail, and I don't think he's even booked yet. So you guys could keep looking to see if you find it there. But yeah, he was kidnapped for obstruction and trespassing, and it was the first stop of the day at New Jersey Diver. It could be less expensive if you don't step over the line. You know how he and I both operate, and you know that we do not do that. And yeah, get out of here with your bullshit. Hey, Peanut, thanks again. Alabama Camera, what's up, man? Hope to see you soon. Yeah, if traders would stop breaking the law, he'd be free. Exactly. So it was his first stop of the day at the DMV, and it's a DMV, the Georgia Department of Motor Vehicles. So yeah, you could do that. I'll make sure it gets to him. I'm not somebody who would ask for anything for myself. If I ask for something, it's to help our friend. And yeah, I'm not gonna hold on to anything. So if you donate to me, it's going straight to him and his legal fees and his bond. Yeah, arguing your case with an officer is not worth getting hemmed up. You're right, but I don't think you've seen him or I do that. They just they create their own narrative, and they've convinced themselves of something. And once they put handcuffs, it's, they can't just like say, "Oh, I messed up." Like, sorry, let me take those off. You're free to go. Very rarely do you see that, and it's usually only when a supervisor comes and the supervisor knows the law. All right. So, any other questions, comments, agreements, disagreements? Oh, unsub press. What's up, brother? I can't wait to use that physics comeback. The photons reflecting off that private building are public. So, yes, I will. I just got off the phone with Solo Yacker. We were talking for a little bit, talking about trying to find Rogue, because at first we were all looking for him. We had where his phone pinged, so we knew it was the DMV, and it had gone all morning and no answer. So that's what let us know. He was in Dallas, Georgia. Otto the Watchdog, thanks for being here. What's up, Solo Yacker? Yep, there you go. Unsub press is right there for you. This is good. So yeah, the guy is a leader in our community. You know that. Major Lee Awesome. And the guy has done so much for all of us. And, he doesn't even know you, and he's fighting for your rights. Hey, Peachy. Rogue Nation got arrested. Obstruction and trespassing at a DMV. Hey, Commander. What's up? So, yeah, help this guy out however you can. I don't know if calls to the jail will help or hurt him, so try to refrain from that. The sheriff's office, Paulding County Sheriff's. Apparently, the Dallas, Georgia police didn't get a call. James Madison was on this too. James Madison and Tyrant Slayer Studios were both, trying to find him with me. And James Madison was able to find out that Dallas, Georgia police did not have a call they were responding to. He said the sheriff's office said the same thing. But, do you think the cops would lie to us? Do you think they're capable of that? Shocker. We do each have a right to redress for our grievances. I just got a text. Thank you, EMS. I will make sure he gets that. Thank you very much. VetTech Kimmy, hey, I hope everything's well with you, and I was sorry to hear, how you were left out of that horrible situation. Regardless of how it was, that was not fair to leave you out of it, and I'm sorry to. Anyways, moving on. Creepy old pervert. Somebody take care of that guy. M Star, how are you? Jake the toilet snake. That's an irrational fear I have. Toilet snakes. Yeah, Rogue Nation's name is George Metz, and I think his birthday is November 29th, 1973, I think. Thanks, Rock City Auditor. I appreciate that. I'll make sure he gets that. I appreciate you all. Tampa Cop Watch, what I was doing earlier this morning.
All right, so I'm gonna stop the screen share right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the mute on that one. Okay. So with two auditors arrested today, two cop watchers / auditors arrested today, Rogue Nation down in Georgia, and Freedom to Film up in my area, and it's just absolutely nuts. Both of them similar situation. Both of them, they were, Rogue Nation was at a BMV. I don't know if it was inside or outside. Freedom to Film was outside in a parking lot at the sheriff's office, and both of them were being trespassed off. I don't know as much about Rogue's situation, but Freedom to Film, you see it live. You can see the live stream, the replay on it. I've put the link in here several times, and I'll do it again. Just a second here. Put the link in here. In his situation, even though the command was not a lawful command, Freedom to Film was backing up, was leaving the parking lot, and the sheriff's deputy decided to go hands-on, tap him to the ground because, quote, you weren't moving fast enough. So, that is the attitude that we're trying to stop with this, with what we do. There is absolutely no place for that. No, I don't know anything about Freedom of Film's bond information yet. Let me see if I can find something on here while we're on here. If anybody else knows his details and is able to help find that out, that would be great. I'm on the sheriff's office website. It's not a very good website. So you'd think that something like this would be readily available and easy to find online. Let's see. Bond info. About booking. And, arrest. I'm trying to find out how to. Okay, here we go. Inmate search. And see if I can find his name. I thought I knew where it was. Yes, okay. Click here to search inmates. Let's see if this will. I hate these captchas. Okay. All right. I found him. Charges: resisting law enforcement, disorderly conduct, criminal trespass. Boy, they're stacking it up on him. And on this, there's no bond information available yet. Unbelievable. He did not resist. The video is quite clear. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna screen share this, you guys. Yeah, if you guys have seen the video, you know that all of this is absolutely baloney. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Charges: resisting law enforcement, defined knowingly or intentionally flees from law enforcement officer after the officer has, by visible or audible means, included sirens or lights, identified self and ordered the defendant to stop. Okay, he didn't do that. Let's see here. Disorderly conduct, criminal trespass, other information. Okay, I don't want to get into all that. Arrest date 12/4, South Bend, Indiana. Wow. Unstinking believable. This guy, guys, they're just out of control. They are out of control. So, yeah, the arresting officer was M, as in Mary Thompson, M. Thompson, the Mishawaka Police Department. So the Mishawaka Police Department is who actually arrested him. Mishawaka Police Department. M. Thompson 1817 is the ID number. Let me see if we can find the Mishawaka Police Department information. If anybody is a faster typer than me, which wouldn't take much, feel free to get that and post it in the chat. Because we're going to Mishawaka Police Department. Here we go. Control C. All right. So here is the Mishawaka Police. Hey, Omaha, how's it, man? No, he is not out. He is in right now. This happened just earlier today, and he is in right now. There's the link to the Mishawaka Police Department. The arresting officer is M. Thompson. Here, let's put that in here. And arresting officer. So it's the Mishawaka Police Department. There's the arresting officer's name. Let's let the Mishawaka Police Department know that we don't appreciate what they're doing here. This is their non-emergency phone number. I'm getting ready to post. I'm not even going to do the old don't call. I'm going to say, hey, right now there's no bond that's being listed online yet. It takes a while sometimes to get those things listed, Omaha. But it's so right now online it doesn't even show a bond. It just shows no bond right now. They stack charges on him hard, man. They are charging him with resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, criminal trespass. I mean, they're just stacking it up on him. That's absolutely nuts. So, guys, let them know. Hey, Omaha, why don't you come on up? Let me put the link out there again. Hold on a second here. Let me figure out how to do that again. I need to figure out how to. I know that you can pin this to the top somehow. I'm not sure how, but I need to learn how to do all that. All right. Yeah, feel free to give me a call, Hoosier, whenever you want, man. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so DG, that's Rights Crispy, meaning Rogue Nation, actually, yeah, right. Rogue Nation's bond is $1,300. We have no idea what Freedom to Film's bond is yet. Yeah, we're still waiting to hear on that. Yep, that's exactly Don Bia. Yeah, that's exactly right. They're going to see if they're going to throw a bunch of mud against the wall and see if some of it sticks. It's absolutely crazy. absolutely crazy, man. So we, hopefully, this will get taken care. They'll be able to get that out. I don't know if there's anybody collecting money for Freedom to Film. I'm not up in Mishawaka. I'm going to guess there's probably a PayPal link on his page somewhere. Let me look that up real quick. Um, and see if we got the. Okay. Yep. So here is a PayPal link for Freedom to Film. Come on, there we go. There we go. Now, so there's a PayPal link for Freedom to Film. I have no idea what his bond is. I'm not sure if there's anybody else, working on that, but I would say, if I was arrested, I would want you just to give it to my PayPal because then my wife can access it to get me out. If anybody wanted to help, so I'm going to suggest that for him as well. I know he's married, and so I'm sure his wife can help out with that. So, man, this is just absolutely crazy. I have no idea what his bond is going to be. Uh, he's a treat auditor. I really enjoy Freedom to Film. He is as calm and cool as they get. Um, I've learned so much by watching him. I got to meet him once. Hope to film with him in the future. Just a super nice guy. One Panda Army, the sidekick there. He's really great. Hey, Andy, it's been a good idea to have a fund for help everybody work with 1A. And yeah, you're right, Frody, that it would be good. The problem really arises with who watches the fund and how does that work, and it's something that Action News Network is actually working on doing, but it's how that works. I don't know. So yeah, it. I think it works pretty fine just the way it is. Usually, we're able to raise money pretty quickly if when the situation happens on an as needed basis, and people can support those auditors they want to support. It might be an auditor you don't want to help, so you may not want to put your money into a general fund because you don't want to help certain auditors, but you do want to help others. And and I'm not saying that I think you should feel that way, but I'm just saying that's just reality. Yeah, he's got 3 charges. He's got resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and criminal trespass. So yeah, it's absolutely insane that they would do. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Control C. I'm gonna drop that PayPal link in here again. In Omaha, I will also message that to you as well. I messaged it to both places, Omaha, and yeah. Okay, so Karen, I'll get you caught up. I started the stream with talking about Freedom of Film got arrested earlier today, and he was live streaming it. He was on a parking lot at the police department, police officer came out, and Mishawaka police officer came out and told him to leave. They had a very his part of the exchange was very polite. The police officers not so much. So he started leaving, and it was walking backwards, and had taken 10 steps or so backwards as he was leaving the property when the police officer decided to go hands on and said, "You weren't going fast enough," and tackled him to the ground. And um, he is now in the St. Joseph County Jail. He's facing 3 charges: resisting arrest, which he never resisted. He's also faced with criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. None of those charges are valid. I mean, there is no complainant for the disorderly conduct other than the police. And a police officer's peace cannot be breached. That's something you're taught in the academy right off the bat. So while we were here, it came up that Rogue Nation was missing, and people were trying to figure out where he was. And turns out he was arrested in Dallas, Georgia, and Wright's Crispy went live. I streamed a little bit of that. His bond is $1,300, and so Wright's Crispy on his channel has got information on that. So we're still waiting to hear what the bond will be for Freedom to Film. I'm on the jail tracker, and refreshing here. I gotta go through the CAPTCHA again. Stupid. And it looks like, yep, still no bond information. So, they're just not. It's going to take them a while, evidently, to process the bond. His court date. He's got a court date for December 7th at 1:30 p.m. So they're giving a very quick court date. I wonder if that's going to be a virtual court or if it's going to be an in-person court. Probably virtual. So that gets you caught up. After he tackled him to the ground, he told him he was underage. Good. Here, I'll link to the video so you can actually see for yourself, and that'll answer all of your questions. Because if I go by memory, that's kind of a really bad thing. I put the link in a few times, but I'll put it in here again. And there we go. Yeah, check it out. It's not a very long video. It's just a little over 5 minutes long. And that, yep, arrested and booked. That's just crazy, let's see here. Yeah, so this was streamed 2 hours ago. And again, it's only it's only 5 minutes and 34 seconds long. So somebody was able to title it "Freedom to Film Arrested." I don't know if they gave him access to his phone or if his wife was able to go in and do that. But man, this is absolutely nuts. So guys, be careful out there if you're doing First Amendment auditing. If you're watching, just know that we need email to send, PayPal. Okay, let me give you his PayPal again. Let's see, Control C. Here we go. And I will, once I close this live stream, I will put links to all this stuff in the description. I'll put his PayPal link as well as the link to the arrest, and also link to Rights Crispy's video talking about Rogue Nation's arrest. Yeah, this is just absolutely nuts. So, yeah, so there's no, the resisting arrest thing is just totally bogus. The disorderly conduct is totally bogus. The criminal trespass, unless they've got some signage that indicates that's a restricted area, like no trespassing signs, then that charge is also totally bogus. You know, and I need to look up the trespassing statute in Indiana, but I'm pretty sure that the no trespassing signs have to be of particular wording and particular height and particular size and all that, unless it's like a field where they're allowed to use, I think it's like purple paint or something like that, and stripes to indicate it's, you know, on trees or fences and stuff, which that's not in a situation like this in the city. But at any rate, from what I understand, none of that was there. So all three charges completely bogus. It was Santa's going to have to deliver some preparation H to this guy. Janilla, you just left the jail? All right. Hey, would you like to come up and tell us what's going on? Here, let me post the link. I would love to hear from you to know what was going on there. So he's being held with no bond. Oh, you're kidding. What a violation. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Please come up and tell us. I think it'll be great to hear it right from you. Hit that link. I'll post it again. I would love to have you come up. Been a big fan of freedom of film for a long time, and man, it just DG1, actually, there's a constitutionally you have a right to a reasonable bond. You have a constitutional right to a bond. That might be why the trial date's so soon, December 7th, because they're wanting to make a point here on this. That's Monday, so they're going to hold him over the weekend. That stinks. That is absolutely okay. I'm gonna. There we go. You're up here now.
All right, I'm not gonna get in the camera. I look like a hot mess. I was taking a nap when all this started going on.
Oh man, now are you Mrs. Freedom to Film?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually a fan of Freedom, though.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know his wife, and so I didn't know.
I actually messaged his wife because I don't even think she knows yet.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Make sure you reach out to her, and yeah. So they're holding him without bond.
Yes, he's got a court date December 7th at 1:30. They got him for criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct.
Oh, and resisting arrest.
Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the booking information.
Oh, so
online.
So I guess they did add a third charge.
Yep.
Yeah, so they definitely got him on no bond, and I think it's bogus.
Yeah, and the type of resisting that they've got him on in Indiana, there's two basic kinds of resisting. There's resisting fleeing and resisting fighting. And
well, he was asking for help, so how is that resisting?
I don't know. I don't know.
I hope.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go open the doors for my students that are coming in, and then I'm probably gonna have to end up shutting off the stream here in just a minute. Hold on just a second. You go ahead and keep telling them what's going on, and while I go open up some doors real quick.
All right. Well, that's basically what's going on. So he's got 3 charges, and I guess we'll find out December 7th at 1:30 what they're gonna do. I'm trying. But I'm gonna log off here because I don't like doing this live thing. So.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh, is there anybody still here? I'm going to end the broadcast now. I've got people showing up for robotics. So I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast now, and check. And I'll add to the description here in a few minutes links to the live stream when he got arrested, the PayPal information if anybody wants to help him out, and also a link to Rights Krispy's stream where he talks about Rogue Nation getting arrested same day today too. So thank you guys so much for coming into the stream. I will be live tonight, my usual Friday night live stream, and hope to see you guys in the chat. Have a good one. Bye bye.